Hi, this is James Bender, Director of Technical Services for MCA. I'll be walking you through the installation and configuration of the Dell PowerEdge R610 server. First thing to note is we're going to be installing this in an APC infrastructure rack. We've already got adequate space provision for this. We're going to be installing 3 of these systems. I've already gone ahead and racked one of them, and below it I've racked the EqualLogic PS6100X array. These particular servers are going to be running ESX 5, and we're going to be replacing an IBM Blade Center running HS22 blades. First thing we want to locate is our rail kit. So grab your rail kit. These are ready rails. You want to be cautious when ordering your systems, especially if you've got round hole rack. Most of the racks these days are all square. Makes them for easy installation and versatility. You can always use cage nuts, to rack your standard round hole equipment. New design on the ready rails. The previous ones used to snap in from the back. These ones actually snap in from the front. Really cool design. Takes the guesswork out of lining up your use spaces. Also, very easy to distinguish which goes where. This one's labeled right front, and very easy to figure out where these go. Same thing on the other one. Left front. So we take it from the front, we line it up directly in the U position, push it back. Flex, push it forward, doesn't move. Means it's good. Do the same thing in the rear. Alright, very easy. Extend the rail arms all the way out. And make sure they're all the way out because that exposes the rear nut notch to where this thing drops in and locks. It's really good to have 2 people during this process, but these servers are pretty light and they're easy to maneuver in any position. Other things you're going to find in the box are going to be the accessory box, which contains any type of media for your startup. Also, you're going to find this 1U cable management arm. Personally, I hate these things. They never really look good in the back of the rack. They always bend. They always put additional weight and tension on the server and on the rail kits. So, in this particular case, maintenance of these ESX boxes are going to be very easy. We can simply V-motion over our active VMs to another box while we perform maintenance on this system. So typically what I do is I chuck these, and I cable manage. I wrap all my cables in the back, make them nice and neat, very easy to identify what goes where. And in the event that I've got to service the system, simply unplug it, slide it out. We're working with a Dell PowerEdge R610 server, 1U. This particular server has the support of 6 2.5-inch SAS drives. And on the back of this system, we've got the embedded Broadcom 4-port NIC. And we've got the iDRAC 6 Enterprise. Always get that sucker. Makes for great management, headless management of the system. Got some basic connectivity to USB ports and serial port. They still have those on servers. Alright, so what you want to do is grab this from the front and the back, go around, note the nut right there to be dropped into the notch, identify the back notches, and do those first. Use your thigh to press them against it, and now we've got a solid system that's stuck in there. Maneuver it into the front, and likely the other side will pop in too. So now we're in a good position. This is the service position for this particular unit. Screwdriver. screwdriver. You'll note that this system does not move once fully extended. Makes it great to manage this system. The front of this has a locking mechanism that's easily unlocked with a screwdriver. Pop the latch up, push it forward or backward, depending on where you're at, and lid pops off. Great documentation on all the serviceable parts in this system and identifying where they're at. So as a service technician, which MCA is, we also perform warranty services on these systems. It's easy to identify what part goes where and what part is failing due to the error message that you receive on the front of the system. Every one of these parts, most of these parts are hot swappable, field replaceable, with the system being operational. This particular system is loaded with 64 gigabytes of RAM. Again, we've got 3 of these ESX boxes going over to take the load off of this system. We're moving off of an IBM Blade center that's utilizing an IBM DS3400 SAM. And again, we're moving to complete iSCSI architecture, running R610s and EagleLogic 6100X. So we'll line it back on, push the latch forward. Now to push this thing back in, you've got 2 side latches on each side. Simply push them in, push it forward. This thing slides easily in and automatically locks. So no more thumb screws on the new R610 servers, any server going forward. Easy release, just pop the latch up right here. You can simply grab these latches, pull it straight out. Locks in, secured, good to go. I'll show you the cabling and the configuration on another video.